Hey gang, we're back on the Peerless. I took it and ran it through the parts washer, and so everything's checking out. Why this wasn't driving, I haven't figured out yet. Because everything, when I got it out, everything seemed to be just fine. So, we'll see. I've got the other set of gears in the bath right now. And the reason I stopped midstream was I cut my thumb on my right hand, and even wearing nitrile gloves, I didn't want to run the risk of getting the chemicals in me, so decided to call it a day. So I grabbed my handy dandy little quick tip pan. If you ever need to soak something overnight in a bath, just keep an antifreeze bottle, cut a hole in it, keep the cap on. When you're done, take the cap off, drain it out, and there you go. So that'll dissolve all the bentonite on there, and I'll come back out and revisit this as soon as this, and it's not a big cut, just a little one, so as soon as it seals up enough that I know I'm not going to risk getting chemicals in it, I'll come back out. I feel like doubling up gloves and all that, but so far everything's checking out on it, which has kind of got me befuddled. At any rate, when and if I do find a problem with it, and you know what would really be a kicker if this wasn't the problem at all? If it was the drive pulley dropped the key on the engine, wouldn't that be a hoot? That would be hysterical. So, and my luck, my guess, that's probably what's going on. Probably just dropped the key. So if that's what I did, then at least he's going to have a nice, good, clean, tuned up transmission to go back in his John Deere. So anyway, that's the update on what's going on out here at the Zippo Ranch. It's just another tiny little small thing, no big deal. Oh, those are dirty. Those don't go back in the toolbox until they're cleaned off. So we can shut the toolbox up. Got a old Homelite XL, has the primer bulb on the gas cap, fuel cap, and you can see that ring is loose. It's because I had to get a new bulb, and I can't find these caps. I looked everywhere, cannot find these caps. So these were just glued down to hold the primer bulb in place. So I'm just going to take it in, glue it again, and should be good to go for another 20-25 years. But goofy thing is, I bought 10 primer bulbs here not too long ago for $1.78, free shipping. That one primer bulb, one, at a local store, talk about markup, one, because the ones that I ordered were the wrong size. One primer bulb, $8, $7.99. It's insanity. These brick and mortar stores keep jacking their prices up because the internet is killing their sales. Well, guys, I know it's hard to compete with the internet. I understand, I feel your pain. But if I can get it cheaper on the internet and I've got time to burn and I can wait on it, guess what? I'm going to order it off the internet. Just to save the money. Actually, it cleaned up really nice. All the splines are good. I mean, everything is in real good shape. Both of the C-clips are on both of the drive axles. Like I say, the splines are just in really nice shape. Nothing appears to be stripped there. I will go ahead and pop the C-clips and pull the axles and make sure before I'll snap rings. They're not really C-clips. I'm just going back to my GM days. But I will pop those and make sure that I don't have a sheared spline on one side or the other. I don't think I do. I really don't. But better safe than sorry since I've got it this far apart, you know. And it goes in and out of every gear the way it's supposed to. Ball detents just fine. My forks I've got one over here that's just a little rounded. My shifting pawls here, just a tiny bit rounded on one side. And let me get this thing spun around, take a look at the other side here so you can see it. Got one side, if I can get it in the view here. One side, usually that's you're engaging, you know, you're putting it into gear and things are rotating this way, it's going to come and knock it. It's when these get completely rounded over that you're just not going to be able to get it in gear anymore. You'll need to switch those out and replace those with some new ones. And reverse pins, those are just fine, no problem on those. So yeah, that's where we're at. Just a guy's going to end up with a nice, good, clean transmission. I'll scoop all that stuff out, throw it in a butter dish, liquefy it some so that it'll spread around a little better in there. That, or scrape it all out and go with something lighter. I had a suggestion on my other video to use a really heavy grade gear oil, like a 120 weight, 130, 140 weight. I may go that route too. We'll see. We'll just have to see where it wants to weep out at. But anyway, that's it. This is Zippo later. Heading in the house, get some grub. I'm out.